starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I did it wrong. What have I done? I'm screwing it all up. It's over. It's over. We're not even doing it. We're not even being a part of the show. We're not doing anything. Fuck it. Hello,
This
everybody.
is what happens when Ian and I do a show together. Also, what is my lighting? But it's fine.
This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. This is Teal Town After Dark.
This is great.
This is what happens when you start using new things. Here, let's put a banner at the bottom. It's gonna be fine. Well, the San Jose Sharks lost
So bad.
by a score of 5-1.
Oh my god. Did they? I couldn't tell.
The San Jose Barracuda also lost. That
Fuck
score was
this team.
less bad. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is Teal Town After Dark. Here, let me actually try and do this properly. You know what? If you do want to be part of the show, and we'll get rid of the banner here. If you do want to be part of the show, you can hit us up on all the social media platforms. You can, leave a comment, hit like, subscribe, all that stuff that helps us, in the almighty YouTube algorithm that I would really like to make our bitch. Oh man, I don't know anymore, guys. I don't know. I just don't know, and I just don't even know what to say at this point. The Sharks
I'm just
lost,
laughing.
and it
Really?
was bad.
Really?
The Sharks lost. It was bad. They should feel bad. I don't know what to tell you guys anymore at all. Period.
Hey, so here's what I can tell the people. This is the one smart analysis you will get from me tonight because I'm in no mood to make smart analysis tonight. Georgiev was a piece of cheese.
Yes.
He was awful. I'm sorry. I know the Sharks defense sucks. I'm been the first one to yell that to the sun and the moon. But like awful, hot garbage. And I think he could have had the Avs defense, he could have had like the entire Vegas Golden Knights defense in front of him, and I think he would have still been Swiss cheese tonight. He was awful.
He had Cale Makar in front of him, and he was Swiss cheese.
Yes, he has had Cale Makar in front of him, and he was Swiss cheese. Like when your goaltender allows, what was his stat line? Did I look at the stats? Fuck no. All right, Jules, get it together.
Yeah.
Where the hell are the stats for this game? NHL. For the game. Oh,
you want some stats? I can give you some stats.
What were Georgiev's stats?
Georgiev's stats specifically?
Yeah,
they were horrid. They were bad. It was bad, right?
It was
I have it.
Let's play a game. Hold on. I want the audience to play a game here. Did he have a below or above 700 save percentage? Don't cheat. Don't cheat. And I have scored a goal. I would have scored on Georgiev. Fuck you.
I don't know. I've got the chat here. Let's see if anyone get the chat. So everyone's going below 700. Yeah. Dave says below. Piker says below. Dana says below. And then the actual stat. This is cheating. Clearly.
Yeah, you're never gonna win an NHL game when your goalie has a 636 save percentage. I don't care what league you're in. You can be in beer league and you won't win.
I just think, and it's rough because like some of the goals like that they let in, like I don't know, man. It's like, how does that beat an NHL goalie? That's my question, right? Like, how does that beat an NHL goalie, which is just
Doesn't. It's
brutal.
awful. He was awful tonight. What else? Like what else? Like what else? Like the team was, I thought, played decent. Like they controlled the pace for like the first part of the period, whatever the fuck this is. Sorry guys, I'm extra mad today. But I don't fucking know, Ian. What else? Like, do we want to rank cheeses? What Swiss cheese is your favorite, buddy?
I didn't put the goalie stats in. See, I forgot to put the goalie stats in the bottom, which, you know.
I literally had the show all ready to go, and then Ian was like, "You know what? Let's switch it to this platform."
Let me try the new thing, whatever, you know, and you can see how bad I can fuck it up, which I did amazingly to start the show. But yeah, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I didn't even know I was doing the show until.
Yeah, that is true. Hopefully Dana's cats feel better.
Yeah. I hope everything's okay over with Dana. Yeah, like when we go low, Georgiev goes lower. It's so true.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not saying all of them were Georgiev's faults, but when you have a 636 save percentage, I'm allowed to ask some questions, okay?
Yeah.
Fight me.
Couple of comments here. We got a comment from Mr. William Eklund. I had a couple I need to put in the net. Frustration took over. I don't even remember the brawl.
Eklund got into a fight today. I looked up and
amazing.
It was 72, and I was like, what?
What is going on here? Yeah, I mean, you know, Swedes and Finns fighting. It's normal. I think that's the thing that really, like, you want to talk about bad. Actually, before we get like super into that, can we talk about the third line on this team? Because it is getting absolutely caved in, and they refuse to change it, which is wild because it's been getting caved for games now at this point.
Isn't Noah Gregor on the third line? I'm about to. Yeah, hold on. What is our third line again? It's not the spot check one, right? It's the
that's Cam Lund, Ty Dellandrea.
Yeah, they need to change that. That doesn't work. You're leaving Cam Lund out to with Grunstrom. They're leaving Cam Lund out to dry. Put Kovalenko instead of Gregor, please. Gregor has speed and that's it.
Yeah.
I get it. You're fast, my dude. But like you're not providing. Poor Cam Lund's out there on a fucking stranded island with nothing to hold. Yeah, so it's the Grunstrom, Dellandrea, Lund line. Dellandrea should not be a center. Period. But who do we have? Like you want to put us fucking Christ. Ospachuk with like Lund? Like if you put Ospachuk, Lund, and Kovalenko, it'll be decent. Or Kostin. Where the fuck is Kostin?
They can't play there's no Russians allowed on this team.
But Mike Greer likes Russians.
But Ryan Warsofsky does not, apparently.
If you guys can't tell, Ian and I haven't done a show together in a while, so we're just gonna rage this.
It's been bad. But I mean, like this line, the thing that bothers me though is that it's not this. It wasn't just this game where they got caved in. They just been getting like caved in, like all the
game.
Like by whatever metric you want to look at, it's awful. Like they've just been
trash.
It's been getting caved in, and I don't understand why they.
Oh, sorry, Gregor's not on that line, but
no, Gregor plays.
Gregor's on the fourth line.
He plays
with Ospachuk, but like. I don't understand. Fucking Christ. He might be the worst player in the NHL this year.
He's up there for sure.
Also, congratulations to Ospachuk. He got 2 shots on goal.
Finally. After talking about like it's so funny, right? Because like when they signed and everyone's like, oh, but the Sharks say he's gonna be this, you know, he's not just gonna be this bottom 6 grinder, right? Like he's gonna bring us some offense, and remember, and then someone in the chat's gonna scream at me like that, you know, that Zetterlund hasn't done anything in Ottawa, which is fine.
He has 1 apple.
Oh, there you go. Well, see, I mean, you know, that's fine, but like this dude hasn't even had like I don't like. I don't want to like completely write the guy off yet either, because I think sometimes like you move to a new team and sometimes it takes time to get comfortable and kind of gel, and also he's on a line with fucking Barclay Goodrow and Noah Gregor, so R.I.P. him. But you know what I mean? Like I don't know, man. Like it's just that I haven't seen what Mike Greer has tried to sell me yet.
No one has. on that trade. I get what
Mhm.
we're building towards, but kind of at this point, I don't fucking know what we're doing. But yeah, that is true. Like we forget Fabian also struggled coming over here
Yeah.
from like the Shakir trade and that stuff.
Mhm.
So listen, guys, he's a 21-year-old center. I'm not gonna
No, I think sometimes it takes time for guys to get comfortable, and I'm not I'm not trying to write him off. I'm just saying, like, so far though, like for the bill of goods that I've seen, I haven't really I haven't seen it yet, right? And you could say, like, yeah, and I'll go back and you can go play shows from last year, and you'll see me saying the same thing about a guy like fucking like Zetterlund. I was like, for Zetterlund, right? Like going back, and I remember being like, Devils fans said we're gonna love this guy. Where's that guy? And eventually we saw it. So I mean, like, I'm not gonna completely write the guy off yet, but like, it's nice that he finally got some shots on goal, I guess, considering what he brought. And like, and I know like he got a 10-minute misconduct at the end of the game, but it's like it's crazy that Eklund's the guy that has to drop the gloves.
Yeah, I don't get that. But I also think Eklund was just frustrated. Like I think it was frustration over boiling for Eklund. Listen, dude, this team is like not an excuse but a fact, right? You have Toffoli who's 33, 32, you have Celebrini who's 18, you have Smith who's like 20, you have Eklund who's 21, then you have Wenberg, and then you have Graf who's 22, right? But then your bottom six is Lund and a ton of nobodies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the top six is fine. Sure, it's children plus some babysitters, but it's fine.
Yeah, and it's the same thing it's the same thing, like I said, your fourth line. Like if I haven't seen much from Ostachuk yet, but like he's also on a line with fucking Barclay Goodrow and Noah Gregor.
Yeah, like they're not necessarily putting him in the best position to succeed.
Yeah. You got to vamp for a minute. I throw my dog outside. He's being an idiot.
Tiger, the reason why there's no background is because we're using the new system, and the new system crashed out when I tried to put a background. Steph Curry was at the game today just to make AJ more mad. Okay, we're gonna chill, buddy. Dude, I don't know what else to say. Is the Calder out of reach? I don't have control, but is the Calder out of reach for Mac? Yes, because Lane Hutson is going to single-handedly drag the Montreal Canadiens into the playoffs. And I mean drag. Your thoughts on the Calder, Ian?
So I think that I could make I feel like I could make a really compelling argument for pretty much all your top candidates, be it Michkov, be it Dustin Wolf, be it Lane Hutson, or be it Macklin Celebrini. I've made the case for Macklin Celebrini many times, but I think the thing is with what like Lane Hutson has been on fire lately, and like recency bias is a thing, right? And the fact that Montreal's probably going to make the playoffs and he's going to be a big part of it, I think it's probably Hudson's to lose at this point. He plays in the right time zone, but I don't want to take away from what he's done either, right? Like I think Lane Hutson has done a lot of really good things for the Montreal Canadiens. I think that with the Calder, like, I don't know, man, like it's nice if Macklin wins it, but at the same time, it's like you don't win the Calder, and then like it's not like that's your career, right? Like Macklin Celebrini is probably going to win some hardware down the road.
So real quick, and this is kind of just to give the Canadiens some credit here. They're up. So the New York Rangers have 79. They have 83. So they're probably making the playoffs here, unless there's like a monumental collapse. But like Hudson has put up monster numbers and breaking a ton of records.
Well, it's not even he's putting it's when he's put up the numbers too, right? Yeah. Like he's been on such a tear right now where Macklin's kind of been quiet lately. And like again, I think recency bias is a hell of a drug, right? People are when people sit down to vote, they're gonna look at you'd want them to look at the whole season. And again, like I said, I could make a compelling argument, I think, for all four guys. And I still think what Macklin's done at his age, playing, basically there's no sheltering Macklin Celebrini on this team. Like there's nowhere to shelter him, right? So I don't know, man. Like I said, I could make a really compelling argument, but I think what Lane Hutson's done has also been pretty awesome. I don't know, man. Like
real quick, I want to address this. I don't think Celbrini's done bad this year. That's not like that's
no. I just think
he's been.
I just think that when people are gonna sit down to vote, when the vote comes up, like I think he's just been quiet as of late. And unless he goes on a super tear to end the season, all people are going to remember is what Lane Hutson has done most recently, which has been good. And I'm not trying to diminish what Lane Hutson has done. I just think when you look, like, I just think for what Macklin Celebrini's done on a worse team, being the guy, basically, like you can't shelter him. And I think, but again, like, if Macklin Celebrini doesn't win, is that the end of the world? No, because he's going to be awesome. Like if your takeaway from Macklin Celebrini this season is well, if he doesn't win the Calder, then he's not that good. Like, then I don't know what the fuck you're watching.
Yeah. Do we want to address the quotes from the team that are probably going to be the same?
Yeah. Let me go.
We should probably keep this like semi-professional.
No way.
Dude, we're gonna rank cheeses out here in like 10 minutes, so it's fine.
Oh my
God. Rank the oceans. I literally DM'd Ian during the game. I was like, I hope you're prepared to rank some cheeses, bud.
Yeah. So let me do this. There we go. All right, I've got it all sorted out here. Sing the song. All right. So what do we got here? We got Will Smith saying, "Not what we wanted, especially at home. We don't take this lightly."
I don't know what. Yeah, sure, whatever. We've heard that about 18 times this year.
He says, Will Smith also said, "We had a bunch of chances. We hit some posts, but didn't go in. We have to be better with our chances and put them in." I mean, yeah, obviously.
I mean, he's not wrong. They had a ton of chances there at the start of. I thought I was watching the wrong team there for a bit at the start of that first period, and then the first shot goes in, and you're like, yes, Georgiev.
Yes, Georgiev. When you see Eki drop him, you see how much he cares and that he means so much to this room. That's nice. Yeah, I mean, look at again. Like, I think the Sharks did have some chance. I think like William Eklund, obviously he missed that on the 5-on-3. He hits the post. That sucks. You know what I mean? Like, there's just it's not good. But I mean, I think it's like it's really difficult when your team when your goalie's just hemorrhaging goals like Georgiev does. Like, he put them in such a hole, and some of those goals were so bad. Like the one where maybe it was the last one that goes in where it's a slap shot. There's a wind up. It's a slap shot. There's nothing in front of him, and
I can check where it
blows through him like he's a fucking junior hockey goalie.
I've seen better saves in ball hockey.
Like, I don't even know what we're doing anymore. And you know what? I will.
Is it the shorts one? Yeah, it was the shorts one, wasn't it? Yeah,
it was just bad, right?
It was really bad.
I gotta tweak the chat here a little bit. You know what I mean? And like, oh God, let me scroll down here. Like, that goes in, right? And I want to give Georgi Romanov some credit because I was really harsh on him after the one game where he got lit up. And I was pretty harsh on the pucknologist last weekend or last Monday, I guess it was.
You harsh? Never.
But you know what? I thought that he's the last couple of things where he's come in and played, or like tonight, like I thought he battled the one goal that gets by him. There's not much he can do. It gets deflected and goes a completely different direction. The other, I thought he battled in the last game that he played against the Oilers. Yes, the Oilers.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, so.
I thought he battled there good. I mean, at this point, man, what the fuck are we even doing? I don't know. I don't understand how Georgiev continues to get starts.
Well, I don't fucking know, man. For those counting the days left of this monster shit show, what day is it today? The 5th.
Mhm.
The Sharks have 6 games left. So 6 games left, and then we're done with this. And we can hope Mike Greer does something in the offseason. If you're watching Mike Greer, please do something in the offseason, because Ian and I are going to go insane next year having to do this again.
Yeah, let me. I just want to hit something that Ricky said here, because this show's all over the fucking place at this point.
It's
It
going to get
has no
worse.
rhyme or reason. Ricky saying one thing that stands out about the Zets trade, and I did make this point, versus Ostashuk, is I remember when New Jersey fans, like, they were bummed that we got Zetterlund, right? And they're like,
for sure.
This sucks. And Sens fans were completely indifferent to Ostashuk getting, well, because again, he's from that draft where, like, fucking Pierre Maguire was like running their draft.
Is that the one they took Tyler Boucher 9th?
Yes.
Oh God.
Yes.
I
same
forgot
draft.
it was that. Oh, was that? I thought it was the. Oh, Jesus Christ. The third line is a collective -12. Yippee!
Yep. Got a comment from Warsaw here. Lund is a young player who has a lot being thrown at him. The speed could be catching him off guard.
He's also playing with.
He's playing with
good line
garbage.
mates.
It's
you give him
the
Barracuda, and you give him like anyone else, and he's fine.
I'm not a car guy, but it's the meme with the expensive car beside the trailer.
It's exactly that.
I don't know. Maybe that's not fair, because I think that's putting
Lund's
a lot on
good.
Lund.
Lund's underrated.
I like
in
Cam
my
Lund.
opinion.
I do like Cam Lund, but maybe, like,
I'm not saying he's going to be like a top league of the league forward. No, I'm saying he's going to kind of have the Colin Graff development.
I like
Graff have
Cam
2
Lund.
assists his first 9 games.
Yeah, I know. I do like Cam Lund. I don't know, man. Like, and it's hard too, because the way that, like, Cam Lund can't go to the Barracuda.
No, which sucks.
Right? Like, he's there for the rest of. He's on the Sharks for the rest of the year. So I don't know. Sharks post game now showing highlights of Shane for Misa.
Speaking of that,
yeah,
Igor Chernyshov, welcome to San Jose.
San Jose where? Let's actually we can talk about that for a minute. So, Saginaw Spirit eliminated tonight by the Erie Otters. Saginaw, they had a pretty rough.
Misa was out tonight.
Misa was out tonight, and I didn't realize, because I don't really, like, I haven't really paid much attention to Saginaw outside of, like, watching Chernyshov highlights. They went into. I thought they were giving up just a silly amount of goals in this series. They didn't have their starting goalie.
That'll do that.
Yeah. Yeah, so that doesn't help, right? And they weren't the team they were like last year. This is the team that won the Memorial Cup. They weren't that team this year.
No, they weren't.
They were just, they were never going to repeat based on what they had. So anyway, Sino Chernyshov is now eligible to be put somewhere. I'm assuming to the Barracuda at this point, but who knows?
So do we want to play a game here? Igor Chernyshov ended his campaign in the OHL where he was basically just a man-child.
Mm-hmm.
In 23 games played, 19 goals, 36 assists, 55 points. In the playoffs,
Stupid.
5 games played, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points. Just ignore the -12.
All gas, no brakes.
All gas, no breaks. Listen, like, this kid is, him and Musty are big. Their seasons are done. They're coming over. Colton Roberts, I believe, season is also over. He'll be coming over, I think. Not confirmed. I don't know. I think JD tweeted something about that. But listen, Chernyshov and Musty are going to be a very nice addition to the CUDA with Askarov back.
Yes. Do you want to talk about the Barracuda?
They had a good one. They had a good one yesterday. They couldn't pull it out today, but
I thought they had 2 good games. They won yesterday, which was really impressive. Aaron Dell having just a
ridiculous
game.
Just gotta trash talk him more. Apparently,
I know. We got, because like he had like a vintage game, because I don't know if people remember, but like there was a time where Aaron Dell like drag the Barracuda into the playoffs kicking and screaming. And this was akin to that kind of game for Arundel. Tonight Askarov finally gets back in net after like forever, to the point where I was like, I don't even believe he's healthy anymore. Like we had conversations in Twitter where like in our DMs where I'm like, I don't even think he's healthy. I think this is all bullshit. I think the Sharks are just fucking with us. But he did start tonight. I have never been more happy to be wrong. He was really good. He looked like himself.
Which is good. We need
I
Askarov to
don't
look like
know if I would go for the 2-pad stack in 2025 on the second goal. However, aside from that, he looked like himself. So that was nice. Unfortunately, they did not get the win, but Askarov did make, I believe, 29 saves in the loft, and he looked fantastic. So
they're also going to get reinforcements here pretty quickly. Like
They are,
the Cuda will be fine. Right now they just need their blue line back primarily. But yeah, no, like they're gonna get Musty and I'm assuming both of them will report to the Cuda, and we might see, you know, Musty and Chernyshov's debuts here soon for the Cuda, which is really exciting. And they'll be, I don't know about you, but I feel like that's really big additions for them come playoffs. Yes, Ospachuk can also be sent down to the Cuda, I believe.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah,
Colin
yeah,
Graff
100%.
can be sent down to the Cuda. Who else can be sent down to the Cuda? Jack Thompson can be sent down to the Cuda. I'm really upset. Shakir's out.
Yeah. Let me hit a couple of things here in the chat here quick. Alexander Georgiev appeared in his 300th game trivia. How many of those 300 was he yanked? I want to know the answer.
Too many.
Dave says 38. I think it's higher. I'm taking the over.
Always.
Pishalka, sounds like there is a better than 50-50 chance that Romanov starts on Monday versus Calgary. Rosovsky, I really like him tonight. 10 saves on 11 shots. Yeah, and again, I thought he came in here, he battled. Guy and his dog saying, can Roberts play for the Cooties only 18? The thing is with once your guys can play for the Barracuda as long as their season is over. So like Quentin Musty's season's over, he can come now. Chernyshev can go to the Barracuda. He could have started the season on the Barracuda because he wasn't drafted out of the CHL. He was drafted out of Russia.
Yeah.
So he could have, the Sharks could have assigned him to the Barracuda and just let him play this year, but they instead let him go to Saginaw. But once you go to junior hockey, that's a one-way trip. But obviously, again, now that his season's over, he is also eligible to play for the Barracuda. Now it's just the issue with the especially with the junior hockey, specifically, because that's where this normally comes into play. Your team has to be finished playing. Like as long as your team's done, you can go to the AHL. You just can't go to the AHL where your junior team is playing and you're eligible to play there. So that's how that works.
Yep. So yeah, Colton Roberts will be down there. Also, which is they need help on the blue line, and he is a physical defenseman. So, I believe Nate Miskey advanced, so he will not be joining the Cuda just quite yet.
Yeah. How long is Muka Madulin out? We don't know.
Who the fuck knows? Teal Curtain, boys.
Yeah. Even with 20 points added, we're still bottom 5-ish next year. We'll be in the running again for McKenna.
No.
As far as I can tell, we're still at 0 of 2 wins since we did move. Yeah, so that is true. If as long as if the Sharks win the lottery but they don't move up, they're still fine as far as that goes.
I think we'll be better. It depends on the moves Mike Greer makes.
Yeah, like I think
I'm not going to judge it right now, but
if we go into if you would go into next year with what we have now, then absolutely. But that's not going to like. There's going to be moves in the summer. They have a bajillion dollars that they have to spend. Again, maybe they don't do anything with it. Maybe they add dumb contracts that don't matter. But I don't know. I have to think like if you're Mike Greer and you're gonna start, you figure Askarov is probably the goalie next year. He should be. I hope so. Like other than what the fuck are we doing? You probably want to put an actual defense in front of him, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like I don't like the worst thing that could happen is if you look at a guy like I don't know. I like, let's say, I think a good example would be like John Gibson, right? Like, there's no tread left on that tire because of just some of the blue lines that have been in front of him while they were awful.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't think you want that for a guy like Askarov. Like, you have to do something in front of him. That's my opinion anyway.
No, and they have 40. So if they can't even go into next season with the team they have currently, because the team they have currently are not cap compliant, and not in that sense of cap compliancy, in the sense that I believe they're under the fucking cap floor right now with the team they have. So like, they have to do something next year. The cap's also rising to 97 million or something like that, right? I'm not losing my mind. Someone can yell at me if I'm wrong. But I'd expect Mike Grier to go out and get one of the good defensemen out there, whether that's Pionk, Ekblad. You know, Chikrin's off the board right now, but you know, maybe offer sheets. I don't know. You know,
it'll be interesting to see, because like, offer sheets will be interesting to see if anyone does it, because every time someone throws an offer sheet, we're always like, oh, this is it. Now the rest of the league's going to do it. But I think when you look at what St. Louis has done this season, especially, again, recency bias, like St. Louis, a lot of their thing was they threw offer sheets out this summer that have really worked out really, really well.
St. Louis is casually on, I believe, a 12-game winning streak.
12-game winning streak, yeah.
Which is insane. And they are a plus 20 now in the standings. 2019, anyone? 2019. And then Minnesota Wild are crashing down on God's green earth with a minus 13. Their last 10, they're 4-4-2. And the Calgary Flames are only 4 points behind them. Not saying they're going to catch up, but 6-2-2 in their last. Like, the playoffs this year will be really interesting. Yeah, so we'll see what I can't judge next year's team based off of this year's team. That's unfair because we don't know what Mike Grier is gonna do.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anything to add? I feel like this was mostly on topic.
Yeah, the organization needs to get fully behind the CUDA in the playoffs, load them up with everyone on the Sharks, and get Mac and Smith to show up to games. Yeah. I mean, obviously they can't play because they weren't on the roster when the trade deadline paper transactions happen. But I do want to see them do well. It'll be interesting. William Eklund, another challenging season for the Sharks. It's tough. It's been a lot of different stuff that's happened. Obviously, like it's rough. But I mean, I think that they have money to spend in free agency. I think that there's a lot of things that they can do to improve the team. Like, they don't want to go too crazy, obviously, I think, in free agency. But I think if you can add a player that you think can help you as these guys come up, you have to take a swing.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. We just try. This is Eklund continued. We just try to battle through it right now. All of us. We don't want to be in the situation. We've got a hardworking group in here and love every guy here. I love every guy in here. So we are just going to go out next game and compete as much as we can. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously I want the Barracuda to do well. I think if Askarov looked like Askarov today, which was good because I think, obviously I wonder how long he was hurt for, because I think he had a couple of rough games in San Jose and then went down and then had a couple more rough games before they finally sat him out. So I'm hoping that now that he's healthy again, that he's going to be back up to his bullshit, and that's what the Barracuda need.
Yeah.
So,
anything to add? Swiss cheeses. Honestly, I'm shocked we didn't derail earlier. So,
you want to do a tankathon?
Let's do a tankathon. Why?
All
my
right.
god! I literally he has it pulled up.
Give me a second. Oh yeah, I'm all ready, man. Watch this.
God.
Here we go. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. All right, let's run the tankathon.
Like 5 in a row right now.
I am gonna warn you that although I did good last show, but generally when I run this thing, it's fucking cursed.
Great. Let's go.
All right, so here we go. Oh, should I do a drum roll first? Let's do a drum roll.
Oh God, this is so. Oh my God, Nashville, Pittsburgh, San Jose. Fuck. Michael needs to enjoy being a pen.
Cursed. Should I run it again?
Yeah, let's do 3. Let's do
Okay,
3. What the fuck?
See,
That's even
cursed.
worse.
Fucking cursed.
Roll again.
Oh my God. Could you imagine fucking Mitchkov and Misa? Jesus Christ.
Fucking A. I'd throw up.
Ugh!
That's not bad, actually. But actually, it's good because they have to take Buffalo has to take Misa, so we get Schaefer.
Okay, we gotta go again.
Oh fuck!
No, we got.
Ew!
We gotta stop this.
Ew!
This is why, yeah. So like, if you ever see me getting on a flight to New York around draft lottery time, stop me. Maybe bomb that plane.
Ian, this is horrid.
Yeah.
Oh my! Can we win one?
No, apparently not.
Just keep going. I'm waiting until.
I mean, that's fine.
No, well, they'd probably take Misa, right?
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. But you still like. There we go. Finally. All right. Good.
Hey!
Yay! Victory.
Use the applause feature we now have.
Use the applause feature. All right. Yeah. Use the
Yeah.
applause. All right. Here we go. I should have used. Oh, you know what I didn't use though? I could have used this when we were going bad. Let me get us back to normal here. All right, we are.
To any of you listening to this on the audio, I am so sorry. That was not a pleasant experience for you guys.
I don't know, man. This is what it is. I guess I can try and get us out of here.
Yeah,
I think do my
we're
best.
gonna derail.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this show. Look, I don't know what else to say at this point, man. Like,
oh, Lacey, but you told me to be not negative, huh? Sorry, Lacey said I'm home. That game was brutal. Oh, right. I have to answer Tiger. Jules, did we win? No, we lost. I'm very upset. We lost 2-1. We didn't have half of our D-core, so we had 2 guys on defense for most of the game. But hey, listen, it was a good fought series, and I'm upset.
Oh no! Wait a second. I got more Warsofsky. Warsofsky on tonight. Our pluck play. Our puck play in all 3 zones extremely sloppy. We don't hit the net and 2 of them they come back and it's in the back of the net. So I would say puck play would be the biggest thing. The second biggest thing was we just didn't have enough jam in our game. Jesus Christ. Yes. I mean,
did we really just say we didn't have enough jam in our... Did you guys miss the peanut butter or something today? What the fuck?
Resist the urge to do other noises. All right.
No. All right. Let's introduce them one show at a time to new noises that we have.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Anyway,
fucking A, man.
Sorry, I know this show kind of got off to a rough start. A completely new platform that we are trying out here. Unfortunately, StreamYard decided it wants to be a bajillion fucking dollars now. So we're trying to sort some other things out. So I apologize for kind of the unpolished start to the show. But again, new platform. We're just kind of getting used to working the kinks out here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope that we can, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Come back for another one. Pucknologists tomorrow. That's a thing that's going to happen for sure. And then, yeah, I don't know what else to tell you guys. When the Sharks do bad, it's fucking bad.
My final thoughts. Sharks, can you win one more game this year?
I'm sorry, Evan Lacey. The Sharks game was so bad at the end, they gave us a QR code for a pizza coupon that expired in November. Ladies and gentlemen, the
Hey.
San Jose Sharks.
Kevin, and you were the one who told me to be less negative. So,
Wow, that's amazing.
okay,
All
guys,
right.
I'm on background strike because this platform doesn't support my background. So fight the platform.
Yeah,
Good night.
we're again. We decided we were gonna do this like 5 minutes before the show. I'm like, yeah, it's easy, you know, whatever. What the fuck, right? This
Yes,
will be fun.
Molasses, this is a new overlay. Isn't it amazing? You should have heard the sound effects at the start of the show.
Yes, I don't think we'll continue doing that though, because I think that's
I
40
think
seconds of
anytime
people's
it's the two
lives.
of us, we have to use that one.
Maybe. All right. Maybe. We'll see. All right. In case you missed this or for some fucking reason you want to watch this again, I don't know why. You can obviously hit us up on all the social media platforms. You can find everything we do at tealtownusa.com. If you are watching live on the YouTube channel, or you're watching on YouTube after the fact and you think we got something wrong or just have a general constructive criticism, comment, whatever, please leave us a comment in the comment section. I do read them all. I don't always respond, but I do try and read everything that is posted. If you are listening on the audio, you've obviously found this on any audio platform that you could possibly find. If you want to help us out, you can always leave us a 5-star review. I mean, you can leave us any review. 5 stars would be preferred, but you do you know, be honest. I don't care if this is the worst podcast you've ever listened to, then say accordingly, man. It's fine. But other than that, though, guys, it was nice talking to you. We will see you tomorrow, Pucknologists, at 7 p.m. Pacific. So, yeah, see you then, and have a good night.